the Sharma girls are online wishing you a beautiful spring equinox. We had such a beautiful, powerful day today. Pari, do you know what a spring equinox is?
It's today is spring.
Today's spring. By the way, I forgot to introduce. This is my sweetheart Pari. And Pari, what you have here is our community, our beautiful tribe of powerful women doing amazing work in the world. Hi. All right, so Pari, say that again. What is an equinox?
It's when it turns spring.
Today turns spring?
Yes.
Oh my god, do you like spring?
It's my favorite season.
What? For reals?
Yes.
What do you like about spring? Tell me all about it.
Easter.
What else?
How the flowers bloom.
Aww, the pretty flowers. Beautiful. What else? Is there anything else that you love about spring?
More animals come out.
Like what?
Deers.
Deers come here?
They might come.
They might come, yeah. Anything else you like about spring?
No, that's it.
Can I tell you one thing that I'm thinking?
What?
Butterflies, remember?
Yes.
Butterflies are everywhere here. We live in the forest. I don't know if you know this about us, but we live in Tahoe National Forest. And spring is when we start getting way more wildlife and we get butterflies hovering all over. And then we have some fruit trees where a lot of the bees start hovering around and birds start eating our fruit. We have a cherry tree, and the funny part is every year we hope that we get some cherries, but the birds eat it all. So that's like our joy when it comes to spring. Hey, say hi if you are online with us. I see two people are online. I just can't see who you are, but would love to say hi. Bori would love to say hi too, right?
Yes.
Well, happy spring equinox again. I hope you had a wonderful day. We are absolutely at the point where the seasons are changing, energy is changing so much right now. Today was, oh my gosh, such an intense day. At the same time, today was also the day when there was breakthroughs and powerful breakthroughs. So I hope, however your day was, if you are into energetics, if you are into all kinds of like curious about energy, I want to ask you to just type in the chat. Let me know how your day went. What was the highlight of your day? For me, there was a lot of highlight around finances. Today, I spent big chunk of my day talking to different banks, which was not exactly how I thought I would spend my spring equinox. I have this like goddessy version of like my dream of wearing a nice dress and sitting in ceremony and but my day was exactly opposite. So I was doing some really deep work around the masculine aspect of things while my feminine was like, "Okay, I'm holding space for you. Let me know how was your day today." So, while I see your comments, Pori, we're gonna tell everybody about this guide. You know, we created this guide.
Ah.
Yeah. If you don't have this guide already, please take a moment to download. The link to downloading this guide is in the description as well as comments. And what we are really doing right now is we are going through the 10 mindset shifts listed in this guide. And we've been spending the 10 days just really creating a solid mindset that becomes a strong foundation for the actions you get to take in your business. So I'm really excited about diving into it. Every day there's a breakthrough that we're working through together. And tonight, so this is critical for anybody. If you're looking to scale to anywhere 10K to 50K months, this is going to be the key. And today we're actually going to talk about the mindset shift number 4. So the title of this live is how do you negotiate your prices with your potential clients? How do you? How do you? How do you negotiate your prices with your potential clients?
I don't know.
Me neither. No, I know the answer. Okay. So, a lot of these thoughts could come up. Should I take on any client that comes my way? What if I don't get enough clients? What I feel like I should be grateful for every opportunity, even if people negotiate my price and don't really like pay me what I am worth. Um, the answer to it is that you don't negotiate. You don't negotiate your price. That's the key. When you start negotiating your price, it is an indication that the client is not ready for what you have to offer. So, this is where I am not here to share with you any techniques for negotiating your price point. I'm here to tell you to own your medicine more and more and set your boundaries. Set very strong boundary with your potential clients. Keep your price set and keep your messaging really be aligned with those price points. Keep all that you're sharing on social media, the client success stories, more about your work, how you hold conversations with your potential clients. Make sure everything matches to the price point that you are offering. It's a whole experience. Even before a potential client signs up to work with you, what type of content they're looking at on your social news feed, what type of conversation they're having, what kind of experiences they are walking away with. It's all related to your price. So my invitation to you is to not give in to this temptation of negotiating your price. If somebody's asking you, hey, this is too high, I can't afford, you say, I understand, this may not be the right fit for you right now. When you feel ready, let's chat again. And this is how you start to create boundaries. And every time you say no to a client, a potential client who's now valuing what you have to offer, you open the way to saying yes to a potential client who's there to meet you, to match you at the level of expertise you offer and the level of compensation you need to thrive. So, so, so that's the whole mindset shift today. And that is, I only work with clients who are fully aligned, who are ready to invest in my work. The more I say no to misaligned clients, the more space I create for my dream clients to show up. So, this is kind of the shift I want to invite you to step into, because the moment you start lowering your price, you're not only lowering your price and giving up your compensation, you're starting to cheapen the whole experience of what you have to offer. And on the other hand, the client that is asking and negotiating the price with you, it's a huge indication that they're not ready to work with you. They're not ready to go to the depth that you have to offer as a service provider. And this is one of the big kind of red flags that show up. And I want to invite you. I mean, there are other ways that you can go about it. One of them is when you meet with these potential clients, you keep honing in on what is behind this, what is driving this request for negotiating your price, and get to the bottom of it if you can. Or if not, just holding that boundary for yourself is going to really pay you a lot more in the long run, because this is one of the ways, one of the powerful, beautiful, feminine ways of scaling your business where you don't have to exhaust yourself seeing 40 clients in a month. You can start to take your work deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and you keep working with premium clients every step of the way. You may get to a situation or two when, like, I will tell you my example. I offered a group program called Intuitive Awakening. I was supporting women in activating their intuitiveness, all professional women. And one of my clients actually did not, she lost her job and she lost her home. She was staying in her mother in law's house. And she just had the hardest time supporting herself in the moment, and she just couldn't afford my work. And I had just such strong intuition at that time that she needs to take this work to really support herself. And I, in that moment, I did not take this like her situation. By the way, she did not try to negotiate my price at all. She just said, Shakti, it doesn't feel like I can do the I can do this at this point. I may have to come back to you later. And we were not in this negotiation conversation. um, Negotiation conversation feels like a level of very like disrespect sneaking in. In this situation, I had this intuition that I have to support her, and it's okay if I give her a little bit of that scholarships, and which I ended up giving her. She felt like she was the right fit for my program, my work, the transformation I was offering, and she felt like she would be somebody who would take all the learning and implement it. And she did. She lost her job when she met me, and she found a job within, I think, month of joining the program, month or 2 months. Within 3 months, she actually found another job. She had two jobs now, and which was really sweet because I could tell before even we started working together that she would be the right fit for the work. So there would be one-off situations like that where you are absolutely allowed to make an exception, but as much as possible, I want to invite you to really hold your boundary. And I am not saying this from the place of you maximizing profit. I'm not doing the money talk. I'm not trying to tell you that, hey, money is everything that matters. I am really purely speaking from the standpoint of alignment. When somebody is not in alignment with you, especially a client, these money objections are very likely to come up. And if in that moment you don't have boundaries or you don't honor your boundaries, you may even discount your work. You may still onboard them to work with you, but the quality and the depth that you have available to offer, they may not be the right match for that. And you may spend more time and energy just spreading, trying to make this relationship work, which may not be the best fit. So that's what I want to share with you. Again, there could be exceptions made along the way if you really have your intuition screaming at you like, no, do this the right thing. And in those cases, you're welcome to make exceptions. But most of us, especially as women, we just don't have enough boundaries in place. And having boundaries can be a really powerful place to be at, especially the money flow in your life loves your boundaries, loves to have structure set up, clarity, and the right set of containers created where you're honest with people who are the right match for you and who aren't. So I do have a practice for today, and that is I want to invite you to write or rewrite who is your ideal client, and be super clear on who your ideal client is and what is the minimum investment they need to make in order to work with you. What is the lowest that you can offer in terms of price point? What is the discount if you ever have to offer discount? What would be the maximum amount you're willing to offer? And set that boundary for yourself and stick with it. So that is the mindset shift for today, little Pari. We did it. We did it. Oh, this is so cool.
Hearts come out.
Hearts
when
come
we make a heart.
Okay, if you love having little party on this live, put that in the comment. Let me know so I can keep inviting this special guest on my lives because she is really sweet and she brings all the heart energy in the lives and make my lives even more fun and interesting and entertaining. And she keeps laughing and laughing and laughing. So I'm having a blast with her. Pavi, you're awesome. Will you join again, love?
Yes.
Paka, promise.
Yes.
Oh, I love doing live with her. My bestie. Alright, guys, one last time. If you don't have this guidebook, download this. There's more details to go through in this guidebook. What I'm covering is, just a little bit of my own facilitation around it, but there's some really gold nuggets in this guidebook, and you don't have to wait for 10 days. You can get everything in one go. And my invitation to you, I highly recommend blocking some time off on your calendar, going deep with it, practice, do the exercises given here, and start to really set the foundation for your six-figure business, because you deserve this. You so deserve this. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for another mindset shift. Take good care of yourself until then. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Hey, do you have a message for the community?
Never give up.
Never give up. Yay. Bye. Yay.